which is always within himself.
Explore your future.
Explore your future. Explore your future. Explore your
Sick.
future.
Explore your future.
Let's freaking go, y'all. Welcome back to Unreal Reality, guys. This week, I got strange and creepy TikToks that'll make you rethink reality. Please hit that like button so this video gets recommended to others. And if you're not subscribed, I don't know what y'all are doing, all right? Smash that subscribe button so you never miss another video from us again. With all that out the way, guys, let's jump right into it.
Watch very carefully because no one can explain what happened to Cardi B.
Yes, be involved. Y'all want to be involved so bad, but nobody asked me about them gift. What's good?
Look at the other host.
Because I'm gonna be honest with you, take the gift cards.
Now notice how he claps 3 times and then it's as if nothing ever happened.
Take the gift cards, take the gift cards, take the gift card.
Yeah, because they might put, what's that thing that was going around in the...
The internet had a lot of questions to ask when this clip was first released.
He didn't move, blink, or nothing.
Notice how the presenter suddenly changes when she says, Holy Ghost.
Yes, like they say in Catholic school, leave room for the Holy Ghost. Anyway, there is a lot of memories today, actually. It's a big day in music history.
King of rock and roll, and as Mark Cohn says in his great song, Walking in Memphis, there's a pretty little thing waiting for the...
As you can see, not everything is as it seems.
Perfecto, Mariano. Empezamos atentos entonces a las novedades. Mariano. Vamos a...
But here is the big question. What do you think is the reason for all of these celebrities freezing on live TV? I don't have an answer, and that's why I'm asking you.
What do you think, guys? Is it hypnosis? Is it MK Ultra? Like, what could it possibly be? I think if I was a celebrity or any type of a famous person, I'd probably go around freezing on purpose, you know, just to screw with people, just to...
It's a weird one, so bear with me. But this picture of Sofia Vergara, seemingly normal, right? I think she's on America's Got Talent as a judge or whatever she does. On March 16th, I screenshot this from my phone. You can look at it on her Instagram. But what is that? That's not motion blur. I'm an editor. That's not motion blur. She looks a little weird, but whatever. We can look it over. But wait, it gets weirder. What is wrong with them? All these people right here, what is happening? Her. Why doesn't she have an eye? And if this is AI, why? Why would it be?
Never mind the video. Who's taking a piss in the background? Did any of y'all hear that? I had to take off my headphones to make sure it wasn't coming from my house.
Charlotte? Get in your seats right now. Hey, you kids, sit forward, please. Facing forward, thank you. That's what I like. Whoa, everybody hang on. Is everybody okay? Kids!
I hate to break it to everyone out there, but if people were quite literally disappearing live on camera, it would be national news in every country around the entire globe, guys. So there's that. I'm beginning to think that there must be like an unspoken rule that in order to catch anything paranormal live on camera, you must be filming with one of those huge video cameras from the 80s. You know what I'm saying, guys? Like, come on.
Tesla had just shocked the world by giving us something that Apple couldn't. Excitement. Last night, they rented out the entire Warner Bros. Studio in LA to introduce their new cyber taxi, Robovan, and they even had Optimi, walking among us and serving people at the bar. They are literally recreating the iRobot movie in real life, but apparently a good version, I pray. So they call the event We Robots. You see, Tesla are trying to fundamentally change transport as we know it. Imagine owning a fully self-driving sub $30,000 car where when you are not using it, it could be out there making you money by giving other people lifts. And if that is the case, not only does suddenly everyone's car become useful in those 94% of hours where it's just sat there on people's drive like a useless chunk of metal, but also you get your own time back because whatever hours you used to spend driving, you can now go back to sleep and wake up at your destination, watch movies, or even work. And Tesla believed that this individualized mass transit could drastically reduce transportation costs, claiming that the cyber taxi would be 80% cheaper per mile than the bus. Elon believes that the same way we don't even think about elevators not having someone to operate them anymore, it'll be the same for cars. Taxi drivers would transform into taxi managers and just supervise a fleet of these things. And the consequences of cars actually becoming more useful, transport would be cheaper, cities would be cleaner, and he says we could even take the lots out of parking lots and just return them back to beautiful green parks. And that, along with the bus version of the driverless taxis and the Optimus robots, which Elon believes will become the biggest product ever of any kind. He said basically anyone will be able to have any products or services that they want. It will be an age of abundance, the likes of which people have never envisioned. He says the cyber taxis will go into production before 2027. So the question is, could Tesla actually pull this off, or are they making promises that they just can't keep?
Guys, last time I checked, there's been like umpteen movies made all about why this in particular is a terrible idea. Could you imagine coming out of the grocery store not able to find your car only to find out that it left you there so it could go make money? Yikes.
The Chinese fashion giant Shein says it is investigating after a University of Bristol student said she discovered a live scorpion in a parcel from the firm. Sophia Alonso Mossinger said she thought she was dreaming when she saw the scorpion crawling around inside the package. A specialist animal charity later collected it, adding its sting would have been medically significant and potentially life-threatening.
Yeah, see, she's lucky. My dumbass, I would have ripped open the package, not even paying attention to any other contents inside the box except for what I ordered, not even realizing, and I would have been living with these creepy crawlers for weeks upon weeks, or until one of them got me.
Do not watch this video at night. This will freak you out. In the photo behind me is a man named Cody. And while he was home by himself, he was starting to experience some very odd things. He was hearing noises, and it was pretty clear that he thought someone was in the house. And by the way, the footage that I'm about to show you was recorded by him. When he walked over to the bathroom, the lights were flickering. But not only were the lights flickering, but the faucet was on, so he turned the faucet off and left. At this point, Cody got pretty freaked out, so he went outside and called his wife and let her know what was happening. His wife insisted that he would stay outside, however, Cody decided to go back in and do some more filming. When he went back inside, the entire kitchen was a complete mess. Cupboards were open and things were thrown around as seen in this photo, and this right here is the clip of him first walking in. When Cody watched this clip back, he saw something absolutely terrifying in one of the frames. This is the still frame. Can you see it? This is what he saw looking out from the corner of his daughter's bedroom door. If I were Cody, I'd be selling my house and moving out immediately.
Oh, hell no. Sorry guys, I don't play with the paranormal stuff, all right? I would have had my family packed up and moved out that night. No, thank you.
1933 is when they started monetizing us and pledging us as collateral for the debt. Now, to register, the word register means to abandon. And when you register a car or a berth or a house, you're giving it to the government. You're giving your legal title to the government, and you only retain equitable title, which means that you have the use of that property. The government allows you to use it, thinking that you own it. Clear evidence of this is anyone who owns a house, look at their mortgage, and you're referred to as the tenant. Not the owner, the tenant. So if you think you own your house, you're mistaken. Same with your car. The reason why they can impound your car is because you registered it, and under maritime admiralty salvage laws, they come along and they adopt it. In the case of the birth registry, they adopt the abandoned child.
Many of you guys are gonna think this man is nuts. However, he's cooking. He's speaking facts, guys. These are all true statements. What I want to know though is, how do I register my credit card debt so they can own that as well?
Hi everybody.
Hi.
How you doing? What can I get you?
Can I try the blood orange?
Blood orange, coming right up.
Sick.
How's your night going?
This is awesome. Love it. You're doing a good job.
Good. Hopefully this drink makes it better. There you go, sir.
Appreciate it.
Nice cold beverage.
Thank you so much.
Have a wonderful night.
You too. Thank you.
I'm sure people are going to be lined up around the block to get the first bartender robot that only takes a mere about 5 to 7 business days to make your drink. So there's that, guys.
Damn!
I'm speechless, guys. I don't even know what to say, all right? I couldn't even imagine being at a stoplight and watching a crocodile just mosey on past me.
Is another example of something that can seem to break reality and give you a headache at the same time. CCTV cameras in this building caught this man going up the stairs, yet still what happens next is a pure glitch in the matrix. He accidentally walked below the tiles on the floor. This is impossible, but we saw it happen for ourselves and was caught on camera. The man in the video also realized for himself what just happened. He walks backwards and tries it again.
What?
Did he just break all the rules of science right before our eyes?
This one's wild, guys. I had to rewatch this like 100 times. Okay, I didn't even know what was going on until I saw it going on. What do you guys think? Is this a real life glitch in the matrix, or is just some type of optical illusion?
Have you guys ever heard of Mel's Hole? This is the wildest thing. So this dude named Mel, he bought this land in like central Washington in the 90s. He discovered there's a hole on his property, and like he's like, what's up with this hole, man? It's like I can't see the bottom of it. You guys like, oh yeah, neighbors like since forever have just been throwing trash down it, and like we even throw like our dead cows down it and stuff. And so he had like a big rig set up for like shark fishing, and he had a spool of fishing line on it that reached 1,500 yards, right? He tied something heavy to it and let it down, didn't hit the bottom. So he bought more and more spools of fishing line. Each spool was 5,000 yards long. It equated to the amount that he bought was 80,000 feet long.
What?
Never touched the bottom.
Deepest points in the ocean, right?
Yeah. Which the Mariana Trench is 35,876 feet deep. He's like, there's a lot of weird stuff about this hole. Dogs are afraid of this hole. Animals are afraid of this hole. And he said, in fact, one of my neighbors once told me that his dog died and he threw the dog down the hole And he said the next morning that dog was on his porch.
What?
Like
Alive.
Alive?
Alive.
Pet cemetery.
And so Mel made the joke. He said, when I die, throw me down that hole. He talked to another neighbor about this hole, and the neighbor's like, yeah, there used to be these stone pillars erected around this hole. And he said that neighbors had reported seeing from this hole this black beam shoot from this hole, right? So a lot of weird stuff.
Yeah.
You see, guys, here's another one. A perfect example. What? We have a real life pet cemetery and it wasn't national news all over the world? Next.
Have you been getting a special sticker in school? He said, yes, mommy, I get a special sticker. I said, what does the sticker look like? He said, I get it right here on my hand, and it has the storms with the clouds and the stars and the moon. And so I said, well, when do you get it? He said, we get it, and after we get it, I go and sit down, and then after that, we go for our nap.
Spring ISD parents are pushing for criminal charges after they say teachers gave sleeping aids to their children.
2 Northgate Crossing elementary school teachers, they have been removed now from class and placed on administrative leave as police investigate the allegations. Parents want to know how long this was going on.
We've been doing this to our kids. They ain't no telling what the side effects are in the long run.
My trust was broken by this teacher that we've opened our hearts to.
This is absolutely terrifying, okay? Listen, guys, if you have children, make sure you talk to them about every single detail about their day, guys, especially if they're little ones. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, look at the smoke.
What the?
Dude, that's some alien shit.
No, I've been seeing that all over the internet though.
Did you get a good video of it?
I don't know. I've been seeing these black smoky rings popping up on my feed for months, maybe even going on a year now, all right? And no one ever seems to know what in the hell these things are. So if you guys have any type of idea or insight, please put them in the comments, guys. I would love to know.
It said that this girl went missing back in 2001 after recording this video where she placed 2 mirrors together and something really strange happened.
Something really strange going on here, and if something ends up happening to me, I just hope that this video can maybe explain it. Okay, so I have these 2 mirrors in my room. As you can see, they're pretty normal looking mirrors, but I was cleaning and I had them kind of set up like this, and I noticed something really weird. Just watch. See, when you look through the mirror into the other one, it becomes like a window.
I don't know if people know this or not, but facing 2 mirrors together is something you just shouldn't do, and it's said to open portals or bring in really bad energies or spirits. Sometimes good, but usually bad.
And there's this huge warehouse, grocery store or something down there. But wait, it gets even crazier. Watch this.
Yeah, okay.
Right now for the moment of truth. 3, 2, 1.
When she's in the grocery store.
People believe that she entered the back rooms and she's an SPC now.
What the hell? What is this place?
Your local grocery store?
How far does it go? Oh, shit.
So if she disappeared into the back rooms with her camera, how do we have the footage here now? You know what I'm saying? Like, make it make sense at least. And by the way, don't most barbershops or hair salons have mirrors facing mirrors like on each wall? So there's that too, guys. Oh boy, oh boy. It sounds like they woke something up down there. I'll tell you what, guys, I wouldn't stick around to find out what exactly that thing was either. I would be out.
I'm gonna be the first one to tell y'all, we officially cooked, no rice and beans. Y'all heard that it's snowing in South Africa right now? I don't think y'all heard me clearly. Y'all heard it's snowing in South Africa right now? I know these animals woke up today confused out their mind, like, yo, do we look at this giraffe? Like, we gotta relocate. Look at these lions, like, where are we right now? We already passed the point of global warming. And the problem is, as a world, we're not gonna stop. As societies, we're not gonna stop. Everybody's still gonna be riding their cars, doing everything that they gotta do, using fuel in the wrong way. And this is the result of it. It's crazy to think that we really are ticking time bomb. And shit is not gonna change. It's a cycle that we're already in and we in too deep already. Yo.
Should I tell him, or do you guys want to be the one to tell him? Because obviously this guy doesn't know his geography too well. Because last time I checked, it does snow in parts of South Africa. So. Yo, that is great. Listen, if you could perform a trick like this, you deserve something. You deserve like an award or a certificate. I don't know, maybe a trophy. You deserve something, though, because that is just crazy, guys. So let me get this straight. This zombie-looking woman, looking like she just rolled in off the set of The Walking Dead, is just what? Casually chilling out in the audience and no one bats an eye? Right.
Remember the judge that denied P. Diddy bail? Guess what? That judge is no longer on the case. They've assigned Diddy a brand new judge. Not only that, P. Diddy now has the opportunity to appeal the denial of his bail, meaning that if he wins, he could be out on bail. I don't know about y'all, bro, but this does not seem like a coincidence to me whatsoever. People might be working with P. Diddy to get him out of this situation after all. And the problem is, if Diddy is able to get out on bail, he will now be able to intimidate all of the witnesses. He will now be able to use his power to stop people from coming forward and to pay people to get off. And as evil and as vindictive and as cutthroat as Diddy is, people are gonna start dropping like flies, bro. And not only that, I wouldn't be surprised if people just completely retract their stories. But who knows? Diddy really might be in a whole world of trouble. But this is just very suspect. It's very sus, and it looks crazy, bro.
Yeah, AKA, long story short, guys, if you have endless amounts of money, you can literally get away with anything in the world. This is crazy, guys.
Okay, you guys need to see this because SpaceX have just pulled off something absolutely insane. They launched the most powerful rocket ever built, and then today, instead of it crashing or burning up like most rockets do, they freaking caught it in midair with these giant metal arms that they called chopsticks. And I don't even think that we can grasp how hard this must have been to engineer. And what's crazier is that this is actually the rocket that Elon Musk plans to use for trips to Mars. And it's making history right now. And it's not just like some little technical achievement. Like, this is a game changer for space travel. Actually being able to reuse these rockets means it's cheaper and faster, you know, to do these missions, making the idea of sending humans to Mars more realistic. So the future of space exploration just got one tiny step closer and more realistic today.
I'm pretty sure they just parallel parked a freaking rocket, all right? If Elon Musk isn't the closest thing to a real-life Tony Stark that we have, I don't know who would be.
So remember how I said we just recently jumped a massive timeline, like collectively? So evidently I'm a little late to the party on this, but we have a new Mandela effect. I'm not saying the two are related, but... So who else is on the timeline where Richard Simmons passed away, like, a decade ago? Just me? I don't think it's just me, because I've seen a couple of other creators being like, what the actual... There's another Mandela effect surrounding Richard Simmons as well. May he rest in peace, by the way. The Mandela effect being that he no longer is shown wearing any headbands, and I remember growing up watching his aerobics videos. My mom was super into aerobics. He had headbands. They were, I think the one I remember was
Wrist too.
So yeah, there's some shit going on, y'all.
I don't care what you tell me. I don't care what you show me, all right? I've seen it with my own two eyes. The images are burned in my own memory, guys. Richard Simmons wore a headband with matching wristbands as well, so period. It's only a matter of time until we are all replaced with robots, guys. So I hope every one of you has a backup plan and can choose to do something else to support your families when this happens. It's no longer an if, it's when. It's happening right now, guys.
Where are the aliens?
When you say what are the aliens,
where are the aliens? Like, why don't we see them? A lot of people think we see aliens, but I've not seen any evidence of aliens. Yeah, we've got 6,000 satellites in orbit, and not once have we had to maneuver around an alien spacecraft.
Right. But on this Earth, the U.S. military's had to do a lot of maneuvering around objects they can't explain.
I mean, there's always a bunch of classified programs that are underway of new aircraft and new missiles and things. So that are classified even within the military. So it's, you know, only if you have the top secret compartmented clearance would you know about this new program. So then, you know, some pilot sees something fast, moving fast, and says, hey, I saw a UFO. I'm like, yeah, that was actually a new weapons program, but we can't tell you that. The split second I see any evidence of aliens, I will immediately post that on the X platform. And it'll probably be our #1 post of all time.
That'll be your biggest day,
yes,
for sure.
Listen, guys, if Elon Musk says there's no aliens, then there must not be any aliens, at least in the sky. You know what I'm saying? I think that's the point he's making, is that at least they're not coming from the sky. Let's check out this next clip and see where they think the aliens are coming from.
They are not from outer space. They are not from another planet. They are not from another galaxy. They are from here, planet Earth. They have been here for millions of years. They live in the oceans. They have thousands of bases beneath all the seas throughout planet Earth. Their technology is millions of years more advanced than human technology. They are the first intelligent life to live on planet Earth. This is their planet, not our planet. It was never our planet. Many governments in the world know about this and keep it secret from the public. Since the 1930s, the United States military has retrieved multiple extraterrestrial spacecrafts. They would also retrieve biological alien bodies.
I'll tell you what, guys, the more and more I go down the alien rabbit hole, the more and more I do truly believe that they are from the ocean, all right?
Hey everybody, what's going on? Former NASA scientist is attempting to prove that we live in a simulation. Now, here's a fun fact. This is Tom Campbell, ex-NASA scientist, and I actually spoke at a conference with him in 2023. We both spoke at the International Mandela Effect Conference, and I got to hear him speak, and it was amazing. And I've been following him for a while now. And now he started an organization that is set out to prove that we live in a simulation. And he's going to essentially do a series of experiments that tries to attempt to remove the observer, human being observation, mechanical computer observation, to prove that we are literally rendering reality as we observe it. So this is pretty exciting. He started this organization back in 2017, and his experiments are ongoing as we speak at, I think Cal Poly is one of the top places that he's conducting these experiments at.
And but this is pretty interesting, because if he's able to show this, then this changes a lot of worldviews, a lot of scientific views. It changes everything, really. So what do you think? Do you think that we're living in a simulation? And do you think that Tom Campbell can prove it? Let me know.
I'm not really too sure how he would prove we're living in a simulation, aside from literally pulling back the curtain and showing us who's operating the strings. But I'm rooting for you, Tommy. I wish you the best, bud.
I need someone to explain this to me. Emily and I found this in Walmart. It's $7.94. It's called a fuggler, and it has underwear. It has underpants and teeth.
Oh, look at this one.
Looks just like you, Emily. What is this?
Is it a show?
Can somebody explain to me what market this is? Like, who is this for? This would horrify my 6-year-old. They're numbered. Are they collectible? And if they're collectible, who the fuck is collecting these and why? What is happening here? I'm freaked out by that. Emily is confused. I hate it.
The fuggler? Now I know why they named it the those fugglers are fugly. Could you imagine your kid opening on Christmas morning, opening up one of these things? It would make my daughter cry. Okay? But look, guys, if you made it this far in the video, huge thank you goes out to y'all. You are freaking rock stars. Leave us a comment. Let us know your thoughts. Smash that like button. And we will see y'all next week. Peace.